organelles. Thank you all for attending our weekly meeting. As usual, I'm going to get an update from each of you to make sure everyone is functioning correctly. Let's start with you, Cytoplasm. Okay, looks like only part of you was able to make it to the meeting. I can understand why all of you weren't able to make it. Since you take up most of the space inside the cell, we wouldn't want all of you here at the same time. The cell might collapse. I know the organelles, we all need to keep them afloat. Are the organelles all behaving? I will take that as a yes. Thank you for showing up. Okay, Mitochondria, you're up next. Can you put those down so I can ask you a few questions? Hello, Mitochondria. Oh, me? Yes, you, Mitochondria. I know you have a job to do, but we don't need you transforming food into energy during a meeting. Can you take a quick break and keep using that oxygen to transform food into energy a little later? Okay, things are going great. I've been making sure to use the energy I create into a form that our cell needs to carry out its activities. Great, sounds good. Thank you, Mitochondria. Next up is ribosomes. I'm happy to be here on behalf of the other ribosomes. Thank you for making it here. Have you been making everything I've been throwing you to? Proteins? Lipids? He's totally distracting me with his weights. His what? 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you doing? Well, I am known as the powerhouse of the cell, so I gotta keep my image up. You know, being physically strong isn't what I call the powerhouse, right? I know that. I'm just showing off how much energy I can create. We'll save it for after the meeting. As you were saying, well, yes, I've been making everything to your specifications. As you know, I am basically the factory of the cell, which puts a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. Ha! Just what is that supposed to mean? Well, considering the nucleus is the brains here, I think protecting him is really important. Oh, really? Imagine if you had to surround and protect the nucleus all the time. I have to constantly check for food and water that can come in, but I have to be on the lookout for harmful bacteria. Talk about responsibility. Sounds so important. But I would think the cell membrane is even more important. The ribosome has a point. I mean, I basically protect all of you from outside surroundings. Without me, you won't be able to let in or keep out substances that you don't need. Well, considering the nucleus is the brains here, I think protecting him is really important. Okay guys, we're getting off topic here. We are all important. The important thing is to remember we all need each other to function no matter what our role. Okay, let's try this again. Ribosome, I do see you've been following my orders and making everything I've been telling you to. Of course, I've been busy making proteins and lipids just as you asked. Thank you. Job well done. Okay, moving on now to our vacuoles. Found any good things to store lately? Well, as you know, I love to temporarily store stuff our cell might need. Pack rat. Ha ha ha. Okay, anyway. Order. Hey, it isn't like I keep this stuff forever. It is temporary. Are you really gonna let him talk to me like that? He acts like he's the only important organelle in the cell. Of course not. Nuclear membrane, can you please let him continue? Fine. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay, so I brought my backpack to show you everything I have been storing. I have some food, nutrients, just in case the cell needs any of these to survive. And over here are some waste products. You, please don't show us any of that stuff in your purse. Look, buddy, this is not a purse, and someday the cell might really need these. And when it does, I will be ready. And you are welcome, because if I didn't collect the waste products, you would all be contaminated. I appreciate your hard work, Vacuole. Great job and keep up the good work. Alright, that brings us to the Endoplasmic Reticulum. How has your week been? It has been okay. I do have one small request. Can you send out a memo telling everyone that I am most like the mailman of a cell and not the Golgi Bodies? I don't think labels are really necessary. We all know you are the delivery system for the cell. You are definitely not a Golgi Body. Yeah, well, it seems like some people confuse me with Golgi Bodies. They are more of a mail office. I have no problem clearing this up. It doesn't matter if people think I'm the mailman or the mail office. I know who I am and I know what I do. I can see where some people might confuse the titles though. We work pretty closely together. Everyone knows that Golgi Bodies are at the mail office for the cell. After all, they package products delivered from you, Endoplasmic Reticulum, and I take the material the Ribosomes have created. You're welcome! Yes, thank you. So I take that material, package it up, and distribute it to other parts of the cell, like the mail office. When I'm the mailman, I deliver proteins to you. Not to mention, I also deliver carbohydrates. I just like having my own identity. I agree. I basically sort, modify, and then distribute components to the cell, which is why you were saying that I'm like a mail office. But I don't mind if others don't understand that. And all that really matters is that I am doing my job well. See, this is where I think people get confused. I understand. We work closely together, which is why I think people might get us confused. Don't even get me started on how I can be rough or smooth. I know you have a lot of jobs in Endoplasmic Reticulum, and I will do my best to make sure others know the difference between you and Golgi Bodies. Thank you. Hey, mail office guy. Really? Wait, are you the mailman? I'm so confused. I am just going to pretend you aren't talking. On that note, I think it's a good time to let you get back to work. All of you are part of a team that makes up an animal cell. Nobody is more important than any other organelle. Each of us has a job to do, and we each rely on each other. Thank you for showing up. Go ahead and get back to work.